Joe Woods was asked earlier today about the identity of this Browns defense. Here's what he had to say.
Well, I think our identity is being multiple, because now, just like you said, they don't know what they're going to get. And, the game plan, because you play against different schemes and there's different matchups. So when your game plan is like, who do we have to take away? What do we have to stop? And then how we're going to do it. So it'll change slightly week to week. It won't be pressure all the time. It won't be zone all the time. I just really believe in the mix.
Matt, when I hear multiple,
what does that mean?
Yeah, to me it means you can't decide what you want to be. And when you're multiple, I think that means you're trying to scheme around deficiencies. Like you, I think this defense kind of upgraded. And yeah, you can't do the same thing over and over. I get that. You have to change it up. But the foundation of it should be you've got Denzel Ward and Greg Newsome, who are pretty good cover corners. You've got a defensive line that can get after it. Play tight and put pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. That means, like you said, I can't answer your question and I don't know. There are defenses. If you remember when Matt Patricia was the defensive coordinator of the Patriots, and it was a bend but don't break type of situation, and they played, all man. And then Patricia came to Detroit and did the same thing, and it didn't work because he didn't have the material to do it. You just mentioned Newsome and Ward and Garrett and some pretty good pass rushers there. So that's where you say, you know what? Our scheme, our identity is going to be man. It's going to be attacking. Those Ravens defenses under Wink Martindale, their longtime D coordinator, doesn't matter if Terrell Suggs is there or now what they have there now, they get after you. They send 6 or 7 guys because they know that their safeties and cover guys at the corner spot are good enough one-on-one, man-to-man, that they can do that. This past Sunday, Mac Jones could have had a sandwich and coffee back there. He had all day to throw. So what were they doing? So to say we're multiple, I don't really know what that means, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and again, I get it. You can't do the same thing over and over, but this team has enough talent. You should be dictating instead of reacting, and it seems like they're doing a lot of react. And the other thing is, I think the game plan was we're going to make the rookie quarterback put together sustained drives and force him into making a mistake. Well, he didn't make a mistake, and you ended up with 4 drives of 83 yards or more. So that's not good. That's really, really bad.
And this weekend, they're going to have to be a run defense-oriented defense. If I just repeated myself, sorry, but because they're going to be facing a team that does not throw the football because they can't. So this week's identity, Joe, stop the run. Because get people up to the line of scrimmage, flood the box, and do it that way because that's how they're going to win.